welcome back once again to another amazing adventure in game development. This is Building Shit with me, Mabus Games. I'm fucking late. All day long, 2 doors down and across the street, they've been taking down like fucking 4 trees, I think. And all day, and it's just fucking coming to my window. I'm like, I can't stream like this. I can't even think like this. Doji, how's it going, man? How are you? Let's get the fuck into this shit, huh? Alright, so we've got 2 of our completed stabs now. Let's work on this next guy. Also, I think I need to rotate this 45 degrees. So let's go ahead and do that. Actually, let me grab vertices, do it that way. Now I will rotate 45 degrees. Just take it to 45 forward. There we go. Alright, and that should make it so when I pop these other gems inside of there, they don't cave into the meshes themselves. So let's double check that. Take a look here. I've got this guy, and I'm just going to move him over to 0 cm. Oh, first let's hide that. There we go. Now I'll move this over 0 cm and see what happens. Yeah, that's much better. It's still getting a little bit in there, but not nearly as bad as the other one. So let's try gem number 3. Better. Guys all might be a little bit large. Ultimately, though, that's not bad. Hey, you, get over there. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Like, this is going to be the tightest one, I think. Let's check gem 4. That's pretty good. Yeah, they might all be a little bit big. I might have to scale these down. I'm doing okay, Doji. Sorry, I just saw that. It's been a long day. That one's fine. I might have to scale all these down about 20%. Give or take. So let's go ahead and work on that first. I know that gem... Well, let me look at the rest of them. That one's not terrible. Still stand to come down a little bit. Yeah, most of these aren't that bad, but I still think they can come down. Okay, so I want to take this guy down 10% on the scale. Let's take him 5%. Anyway, I can lock this. Okay. I'm still hidden. Good. And then move it over to 0. That one is now good. Let's move him back. Alright. This one needs to come down about 5%. Probably not even. 4% if they can see if that does the job. Good. All right, let's work our way backwards. 6, which one are you? That guy was real bad. They come down to 10%. Down another 10%. There we go. That's good. Alright, so that was 6. That one's fine. This one could come down. Oh, 7%. Much better. But we could squeeze just a little bit lower. Yo, Merrick, how's it going, man? Just a fucking smidge more. My bullet hell game has changed to an extensive performance research. Yeah, I'm remaking the game logic. So it plays as a 2D game, top-down look, okay. In a mini-map, and it transfers the position and rotation of objects from 2D to their 3D representations. Pretty cool stuff. Heard that. So far, I got amazing FPS. I do more heavy stuff today. Test the performance and the FPS. Hell yeah. Fucking get it, dude. There we go. Now we're in prime shape right there. Modular weapons. More modular weapons. So we're doing mage staffs now. This one I feel like it was like right fucking there, but it was just a tiny bit too big. So what I'm trying to do right this red hot second is make sure the scale is good enough that when you interchange these gems to the different heads of the staves, that the mesh isn't squishing into another mesh. So scale it down a little bit, check it, scale it down a little bit, check it. Right now, a couple of them are a little too big. Like that one's good now. But I was getting to a point where, like, the tip of this was impacting the gem itself. And I believe this one was being a little asshole as well. Yeah, so you see how this is going on right here? I don't want that to happen. I've got two ways of solving that. A, scale it down. B, this one I can rotate, I think. Rotate that guy 45 degrees. Turn off the rotation. Check it again. That's fine. And I don't care if it's going into that part. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They've sold. So right now I've got 4 kits. And with like no real promotion on this shit. This one has, oh, that's gonna be a problem. Well, not this one, but the most recent one that I popped up there transferred to another 4 sales of 4 of the other kits. Somebody wanted twin blades. And they said, oh shit, he's got others too. So they bought those as well. That'll do. But yeah, by the end of the month I should be looking at about 250 bucks with no real effort, so to speak. Oh, I know I have to nuke this fucking thing, but I don't really feel like nuking it yet. I want to build. Let's build. That's tiny. But yeah, it's go to get links, this, and you can see I got 4 of these up here. Which is nice. These guys are cool. Did you get to see the twin blades, Merrick? And I don't think this shows any information, but let me double check that. Yeah, there's nothing on here. But that translated to somebody came in and they bought this, and then they bought that, and then somebody else bought another one of these. So, yeah, it works. And then back in, I don't know, March or something, somebody bought something else, but it hasn't hit the payment threshold yet, but now it's about to. All that shit happened in the same month. But yeah, check these guys out. These are fun. I don't know why they are shimmering so much. I probably have to like shut Unreal down and turn it back on, and then that problem will go away. But yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Let's close this, don't save. I don't need those saved. Then I'll reopen it back up. Ah. Good cup of coffee. And open her back up so you can see how those ones work. Alright, Merrick, get ready here. I want you to give me 4 numbers between 1 and 12. Four numbers between 1 and 12, Merrick. Such as 1579 or something. There we go, 2, 6, 8, 12. Alright, so 2, 6, 8, 12. And drag those guys out here. Deselect this guy. Alt, drag, alt, rotate. That's a pretty cool fucking sword. So yeah, these are fun. I like them. They're completely interchangeable. It doesn't have to be the same blade on either side. So you could do, let's do that same thing, but I'm going to add in that. Right? I'll take this like so. And I'm going to deselect this and that. Rotate these into place. Delete this one. And now you've got basically the same thing. But this one has a different blade on the ass end. You really got a whole bunch of options to play with here. And this could give you like a different kind of fighting style. You know what I mean? One side's pokey, one side's slashy. And then of course you can change all the colors and, you know, there's 15 different material options for each piece. Pointy is the best. So, yeah. Fun shit. So now we're on to these guys. We want to maintain visual consistency, so that's what we shall do. Alright, now I know this has to scale in. About there. What's going on, motherfucker Jones? That's Dr. Motherfucker Jones to you. How's it going, Jones? Now, what do I do here? This one's very basic. This one's basic-ish, but, you know. Just getting home from working. Boo, work. Yay, freedom. Oh, wait. Sorry. Too soon? Too soon. I feel like it's too soon. What if I do something a little stupid with this guy? How about I bring these edges just up? No good reason. Stylized. Yeah, I know. That's why I said too soon. Too soon. I'm gonna bring these guys in a hair. Go to edges. Loop slice. Here. Polygons. Well, I don't like you at all. Okay. Let's do less stupid things. Okay. Number one. First, we cut here. Then, I set this back to orbit object. Then, there we go. Alright. Now let's do that whole loop slice again. Because I want that there. I'm also going to want another one down at the bottom. And I don't feel like fucking with it later, so we're just going to do it now. Two. Hit it there. Yeah. You up. About here. And you down. About there. Good. Now I'll bevel. I'll pevel. Next I will pevel. I'm going to pevel the thing. Pevel it. Slightly. Now I'll grab this and bring it up. That does not make the girls sparkle, goddammit. Alright, fine. Let's try it this way. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, eat my ass. Fucker. But now I need to scale you back out. Stop switching to fucking camera walkthrough. Then doesn't quite work, does it? Well, fuck me. Fine. Have it your way. Front. Eek. Left. There we go. Good. And you. One more. Listen here, whore. Down to the spot where I want you. Oh my dog. Thank you. 4.2. Same thing here. Up, bitch. Up. But not that far up. Down. Down. There. Got it. Finally. Right, let's get out of this view. Not camera. Perspective, fool. I did not push the button. Did not push the button. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Alright, let's scale this in this way. Good. Edges, sorry, polygons. Double these out. What you gonna order? What kind of food are you gonna get? All I've had is like 3 egg rolls today. They were good. Nothing to write home about, but they were good. And that's all I've had. That and coffee. Kind of way too much coffee. One might say a plethora of coffee. There. Now, subdivide. Twice. Hey, likey. Just kind of funky looking is all. Alright, that takes me to here. Oh, how does that play with this guy? Should be fine. I think it'll be okay. What am I going to do to this? The grip is going to be here. This is where you hold it. It's going to be the same on every one of them. So if I think this would be kind of strange. No, don't do that. Edges. A loop slice. 2 of them, yeah, sure, but actually, let's leave that one there. And we'll take this one down to like here. Maybe a little higher. Just something kind of ornamental there. Let's grab another loop slice on you. Just one this time. Up to about here, yeah? Then I'll go into polygon mode. Bevel. No, not like that. Like that. Then... oh, this is gonna suck to UV, but I got it. Let's, inset. Not grouped. No. What about there? Right? And how am I going to do this? Bevel again. In. Like that. And then backspace. Go to edges. Bridge. Same thing here. Bridge. No. That is not what I wanted you to do. Alright, what should we go from here to here? No. Okay, fine. What should we go from here to here? It's like picky sometimes. Well, the one worked just fine. There. Alright. Now, shits and giggles here. Gonna subdivide real fast. I'm gonna shape something like this. That's not too bad. Sub D again. Sub D a third time. Okay. That's the inner part here. Alright. That's not awful. Alright, so let's take this guy. 2 loop slices. Maintain our form. Good. This one as well. Maintain our form. Tight there. Same thing on this guy. I'm sure that's kind of fucked as well. Ooh, that's a no-go, Ghost Rider. We are not clear for flyby. Why 4 out there with 3? 3 of those should not be there. I need to hide. Oh. Try that again, fool. Oh. You're not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there at all. Backspace that. Whoa, hey, fuck you. Okay. Duh. Can't take the vertice. Must take the edge. Backspace. Wah wah. Be down nice and tight. Alright, now I can bring this guy back. And I want it more round. Let's save all. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab and fine. Be that way. I don't give a shit. Grab those. Grab those. Those. These. Same thing here. There. Here. Here. Is that all the way around? It is. But not the insides. I want those to stay right where they're at. And go like this. Alright. Now let's subdivide. I also bring them in. Stop being a little bitch. Alright, that ought to do it. There we go. Now we keep our form. Got an interesting little thing on top. We'll wear it by the hand. That'll work. Okay, now we got this to contend with. Now I don't really know what I want to do with this. I'm thinking kind of a round thing, like a circle on top, maybe with some parts kind of radiating out of it, but only like 4 of them. Alright, let's do that. First thing I'm going to do, I'll take the vertices here. We're going to come way down. So, then I'm going to come out. Polygon on the top, bevel, inset, up, about there, grab all the vertices, bring this down a smidge, about here, tighten up this gap. That. Grab the edges. Loop slice. 2. That one I'm going to leave right like so. But tighten these. That. Actually, let's just do 1. Place it about there. Now, give me this edge loop. Bring it down. Polygons. Bevel. Here, slut face. Get in there. Whoa, hey. What's up? Oh. Ah! Oop. Oh, I hate you. Alright, good. Now I've got my 1 loop slice there. I need 1 more here. And I'll need 2 at the top there. So, for edges. Loop slice, 1, bring it all the way up to there. Loop slice, 2. Bring 1, kind of close, but the other almost all the way up. Good. As for you, place that. About 95. And 95 here. Sorry, 5 here. There we go. Sub D. Twice. Alright, cool. Good cap right on top. Alright. Now, I want a cylinder. And where is this guy? Copy that. Use that. Oh, M. There we go. Vertices. Scale this way down. Damn near flat. Go. And in. Like so. Rotate. 90. Excellent. Polygons. Bevel. In, fool. Good. There. Get rid of that. Edges. Bridge. Good. Now, might actually need to bring those in, but I'll check that in a minute here. Bring it up like so. Oh no, that's good. About there. I like that better. All right. Good. Now, let's start with this edge. We'll go every other. Loop slice. Backspace. So we've got it like so. Bevel. Vertices. Symmetry. $20. %. Same thing here. 25%. Polygons. Bevel. Make them pointy. Hey, Lude. File. Save. Good to see you again. Edges. Loop slice. Else. Good. And let's do another one. Yeah, 50%. Oh, just one. Excellent. You know what? No. 2. Right there, and that's perfect. And as well, it's looking good so far. On paper at all, or just design as you go? Most of the time, I design as I go, but sometimes I concept on paper. Like if I'm really struggling with the shape of how I want something to go, like I've got it in my head, but I can't really get it to translate, then yeah, concept on paper. But most of the time, I'm pretty much okay. Pretty much. Right, like that. Now back to these. I want these to basically maintain right there. Nice and tight. Okay. Now we cross our fingers. I like it. Alright, so let's see the 3 of them that we got. Render. What do you guys think? Share your opinions. I kind of like it. Yeah. Yeah, it would. Fortunately, us real humans don't have to hold it. And this is more of a, we're going to hold it right here and just kind of raise it in the air when you cast your spell or whatever, or when you're walking with it, so, eh. it slipped down that shaft, man, real fast. Yee. That would suck. Well, I think we're moving along pretty well. Okay. What should we do with this next guy? The twist looks good. Thank you, thank you. I've done this before, multiple times, honestly. It's almost a signature at this point. I'm pretty sure I have it in here. Yeah, right there. Then I usually have it as a two-tone wood, which wraps around like so with wood grain fall and all that. Not really. I mean, it's Unreal 5, so poly count's really not all that important. However, I do try to get it as low as I can without destroying the shape, you know what I mean? So I'll go back through and start ripping out everything that I can. Like, this one's going to go through a lot. I'm going to nuke the fuck out of this. Like, I don't need half of these polygons. But this one started really high, and now my poly count is down to 2,976 quads, so 6,000 tries, give or take. Something like that. Whereas this guy, this is just brutal. Well, I guess it's not that brutal, but still, I can reduce that by 50% easy. Like, super easy. So, like, this ship, for example, I go over to this guy, edges, and I already know that none of these... Is it this one? No, how do we do that? Oh, fuck, I can't remember. Where's Prophet when I need him? Alt? No. No. It's like X or something. Irrelevant. I already know I don't need these. So you can get rid of that. Boom. That's not going to affect the shape at all. And you can more or less come all the way down. Anything that's not making the curve happen there, you can get rid of. So like this one I'll leave because it's kind of maintaining that shape. If I take this one away, you're going to get a real hard light on it, so I'll leave that guy. And I'll take all those. Shape maintained. And the same thing here. Get rid of a lot of this. Here, again. Leave the top one. And the bottom one. And now I've just taken that from like 2,000 some odd down to 720, and I can still get more out of this. Like a lot of this I don't need. So at this point I'll go every other. I can get rid of that one. This one I'll go every other. This one. This one. And I can get rid of that, I think. Oh. No, I can't. That one's got to stay. So now we're all the way down to 512. And you can basically hit that all the way up. Like this guy, there's no need for all these. I can probably get rid of everything from here. Really? From here down to there. No problem. And then these from the middle, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And no, I don't sell on the Unity store. I could, I'm sure. It wouldn't be much different, but when you get to Unity, now you really do have to worry about poly count, because they don't have anything like this. Like, oh my god. Like Nanite to deal with it. I don't know how high up this goes. And then these, I can go with every other one. We'll start from here. Skip that guy. And see what happens. I don't like that. So I'm going to leave that there. This one's going to be a little higher poly. So 1450 still, for this much action, 1450 ain't much. I'm gonna add back into here. Almost fair, intertextual work is really good too. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I always try to, like when I do these kits, it's almost a rule for me that we're going for 15 material options. So you've got 15 different color options to choose from. And I try to make them all similar so that I maintain that visual quality. Oh yeah, absolutely. So like you go into here, your material options for this is here. Altogether it's 61 materials. Each one specifically for each piece, so that way after you merge the object, you've still got the option to change the material after the fact. I believe this one is a merged object. Sample 3, it is. And materials for that, we have all these options open right here. So as long as you are doing the right one, you know, it's file, give all. Let's see. So I can go with any of these guys, really, as long as it's the grip. And honestly, I could do all the same thing if I really wanted to. It would all work. The only difference would be very minor, and that's on purpose so that you can maintain these options, because if they were exactly the same, once you merge them, that's it. No more color change. You can't change anything else. But we could go with, let's go black and silver. Black and silver. I'll change this whole thing up. This one's black and silver blade. Then I'll go black and silver, what are you? Crossguard. And then black and silver. And of course you don't have to use just all black and silver. Substance painter. just shits and giggles, we'll do black and red shaft, right? Why not? Let's go black and red shaft. And that'll give you some nice color variations on this guy. So we just changed it. It's got black leather now, silver little gaps in the grip. Shaft is turned to black and red. Otherwise, these would have been black and silver. And then the blade is black and silver. Crossguard is black and silver. That's basically the same all the way up. There's a fun little trick to get this wood grain. Where are you? Where'd I put you? You're here somewhere. I know you are. Where'd it go? Ah, there. If you'll notice, the wood grain is following the curve. It's following the twist. So this, if you look at it in the whole direction, the wood grain is following up onto here, which is a fun little trick when you're texturing. So what you do is well, let me take over to this guy so I can demonstrate kinda. What you do is you cut this whole thing into pieces, right? For the UV map. So in this case, what I would do is I would separate this square solid piece completely from the entire UV, and then where it starts to twist, like so, you get this middle edge right here, right there, and this is where I'll add a seam all the way down, and the same thing here, seam it all the way down, and then you flatten it out into rectangles as flat, and then just pop it on there as a UV map instead of a planar. What's going on, Cog? How you doing, man? So it'll all work out pretty good. Alright, now this guy is 3,232. It doesn't need to be that much. A lot of this can come off. Basically, all of that can come off. 2,000. Much better. Now let's go here. It's off right there, right? That'll do. This one I'm going to go every other one of these until I get to these guys. And then every other one all the way the fuck up. There. No significant difference. Unfortunately, I have to leave all this fucking shit here. If I try to take anything out of that, I'm gonna wreck these. But as far as those are concerned, I can take out all that. And same thing here. I was going to reduce these eventually anyways. There we go. I've taken that down to 1,200. All right, so this one started at 89,000. And we're down to 3,246. That's not bad. Model, make sure to post in your Discord. I saw that. Actually. Smoke? Smoke? You trying to give me stone, man? Okay, so I want to actually open this in a browser. Open link. So I can get into it with you. Fair enough. What did you get? What did you order? Fair, man. That's fair. I understand. A punching bag? You're eating a punching bag? Doji. Not supposed to eat a punching bag? Philly cheesesteak. Oh, I want a Philly cheesesteak with horseradish sauce. Fuck me. Sounds awesome. You know what I haven't had forever? Probably because they're awful for you. Steakums. Remember Steakums? Oh man, those are awesome. But they're terrible. Cog, you really didn't do nothing to fuck this up. If anything, these little square bits here that I'm assuming are the bolts to hold it on, I would make those circles. Subdivide your surface here to get rid of that faceted look. Short of that, you're not far enough along for me to really critique it all that hard. You got the update though? Alright, if you got the update, let's fucking look at the update. Let me know when it's there. Fuck, steakums. I want to steak them. Alright, so there's where we're at so far. It's 5:38. My little girl's got a swim lesson starting at 6:30, so I gotta fucking wrap this up within 20 minutes. I guess I could just reduce the meshes. It takes a few minutes. And then we'll find someone to raid, more or less. Also, Cog, you got a wireframe shot? Yeah, there we go. What? No, can't do that. Put this over here. Put that over there. Not yet started a Boolean. Are you talking to me or Cog? Looks like he's going for a wood. Oh, you're going for this guy. Okay. Oh. What am I doing for textures? Same thing I always do. Substance painter. It's more or less gonna follow the same suit as the other weapons that I got visual unity across every set. So black and gold, black and green, black and red, black and blue, black and silver, and then so on and so forth. So more or less it's going to end up with an entire set of these just for the other kit. And each kit's built the same way, so which will do. Yeah, Cog, you got a wireframe? Got a wireframe, I can talk about that for a little bit. You seen the other kit? What? Back out a little bit more. And here's a place where I use that same kind of design over on this guy. So it'll come out looking like that. This one I'm selling, yeah. I'm selling all of them. Okay, so Motherfucker Jones, give me 4 numbers between 1 and 12. Kyber crystals. All right, we've got 1, 5, 11, 1, 5, 11, and we need 1 more. One more number, Jones. 3. All right, so now we've got our 4 pieces selected. Bring that up like so. And deselect this guy. Rotate this into place. Let's group those. And there's the dual blade that you just, or the twin blade you just made. Fun stuff, right? Scanter. Been going, man. We've had deaths in the family this year. Fucked up school schedules. Everybody got sick. And then now everybody's back to school. Everything's going back to normal. So I'm back to doing some streaming again. And what method should you be using for modeling those big open cast iron wheels? So, I don't know if you've seen me do a whole lot of things, but I almost never Boolean. I cut geometry and then delete faces and then bridge gaps. As far as subtracting one shape from another shape, I never do it. Yeah, getting back to it. Close up of one of the blades there. It adds geometry in an unpredictable way. Sometimes gets you what you want, sometimes it doesn't. Oftentimes you end up with more geometry than you will ever need. And then you've got to fix it. So why? Why fix it? Why bother fixing it if you can simply cut the face away? Another thing you could do is use multiple pieces. Like this right now is multiple pieces. So this whole staff together is 4 completely separate meshes. And just this headpiece right here, right now, is 2 separate pieces. So I have to tie that one to this one. And yeah, there is a Boolean tool in Blender. I'm sure there's a Boolean tool in here too, I just never use it. That is not how I was taught to model. My professor said, no, don't do that. I said, why? Just fucking don't. Just don't. Cut your faces, punch the hole, bridge the gap. Done. Like, but I want to make a door. I want to make a window. He said, woe is me. Because you got to think about it like this. I'm sure there's a Boolean in here. But let's say I've got this guy, right? And I want to duplicate this. And I want to move him over. Did I duplicate this or not? I did. Okay. Now, let's say I want to Boolean this thing with this piece to that piece, right? And maybe I don't place it quite right. Maybe it's at 86 degrees instead of exactly 90, right? Now I've got this thing right here that's going to cut a little bit weird. Now I'm going to have to go back and fix this because I want it to be straight where I want it to be. Maybe I want it to be that way. That's fine. That's fine with that. But what'll end up happening, let's just say you just use this to punch a hole, right? Well, you don't know where that connecting vertice and edge is going to come from exactly. And if you don't know where it's going to come from, you can't control the flow of how the whole thing is held together. You know what I mean? So if you cut this, I'm going to get a screenshot right here. I can't read anything with this tool open, so if you're talking to me, I can't do fucking shit. But I was gonna try to explain here. So this thing's made up of vertices, which are here, 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 and here, and there. Now you come through and you've just done a cut right here. So it's gonna put a vertice maybe here, here. It might actually end up adding an extra one. You don't know. No fucking idea. It could do it. I've seen 3ds Max do it. So now let's say it does add the extra vertice here. Well, this is gonna have to triangulate when it gets into a game engine, it's going to triangulate one way or another, right? I should just use lines for that. There we go. So maybe this comes like this. Now you've got a quad. Well, based on where this triangle went, this now has to come this way. So what's it going to do on the other side? It's going to go down that way, which is going to end up, like right now, that's not a problem, but this one is probably going to go from here to here. And it's going to triangulate automatically. You throw that thing in Unreal Engine without adding your tries, without triangulating in the software, it will automatically triangulate for you. So if we go in, go ahead and close that, into here, and I go into wireframe mode, click wireframe, when we get up on this, you can see that these are in fact triangulated, even though I did no such thing. That's why it's important to maintain quads, because if you work in quads, nothing but squares, then it's going to triangulate in a very precise, predictable manner. It's always going to go zigzag, zigzag, zigzag all the way around the mesh, and you will get exactly double tries as compared to your quads. So it's always going to be 2 tries for every quad. 2 tries for every quad. If you got something that's an n-gon, like one n-gon can fuck up your whole goddamn mesh and make it polydense and hard for things to render. Not necessarily for Unreal. Now that they've got the nanite thing working, won't necessarily be a problem. Where am I selling my pieces at? Unreal Engine. I'm a zigzag, double zigzag, quad n-gon. Heard that, motherfucker? You're goddamn right. I've zigged, I've zagged, I've been everywhere. I'm doing all the zigs and all the zags. And I am selling these on the Unreal Engine Marketplace. A Krojyn Kit. Krojyn is my gamer tag. So you can get all of these right there. And yeah, it will double up your workload, or free up some of your workload. So in this particular case, let's say you're trying to do these wheels here. Well, I would... Let me see if I can get the screenshot or the snipping tool to fucking come up in any reasonable amount of time. Because that one I can read when I'm talking to you, if I use the snipping tool. That other tool, Light Shot's fucking awesome, but... You gonna open, or... No. Sometimes it's a bitch. It doesn't like to open. There it is. Just so we can see. Alright, now I can talk and read. Alright, so let's say you're going to try to make these wheels right here. I'm not saying you're going to, but let's say these are the ones. I would inset this face here and delete it. And then bridge between those right there for the pieces that are going to be left, kind of like I did a little bit earlier. I don't know if you were watching when I made that circle. And then grab another cylinder, pop it into the middle, merge those 2 meshes together, making sure that there's equal numbers of faces between the new cylinder and the one that you have here. And from there, you could bridge the polygons from here to there. And no. Did I ever make a game? I've worked with a couple different teams to make games, yes. As for myself, personally, all alone, no. I always work in teams. But no rev share. No more rev share. I did one of those for 6 years and they screwed me. Or they tried to, and I screwed them just as bad on the way out. Bitch. Alright, anyways, that needs to go. Where's that guy? There. Get rid of that. We don't need that. Alright, it's 5:55. Stuff just Blender. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Blender. Blender by itself, I've said this over and over again, I don't like Blender. But that's because I learned on 3ds Max. And going from 3ds Max to Blender is fucking back-asswards. Nothing's where you would expect it to be. Nothing does exactly what you expect it to do. I can't figure out. I spent fucking 5 hours trying to figure out how to extrude from local normal so that I could make a gear individual local normal, and it kept on blowing up as one whole group, and 5 hours sifting through tutorials to find out that it's buried under a sub menu and you have to select that shit. Now, that being said, if you've never used a 3D modeling program before and you want to get into 3D modeling, get Blender. Get it. You're gonna see it's free 99, baby, and you can't fucking beat free 99. It works. I've seen great things come out of it. I just don't like the tool set and the workflow. That's really all it comes down to. Aside from that, it's all polygons, vertices, and faces. Well, edges. It's just how you manipulate them. That's the only real difference. So, you know, Blender's good. It does good stuff. But going from 3ds Max to Blender, fucking hard. And then I tried like the 30-day trial of Modo, and I was up and running in like 15 minutes, switching from one package to another package. It was fairly simple. There's some differences, but for the most part, I'm happy with this workflow. But if you've never, ever fucked with a 3D modeling package before, and you want to get into it, just get Blender. What the fuck am I going to do with this guy? This is dense as shit. That's my fault. Where was I? Oh yeah, this. Get rid of these. What time is it? 5:57. Shit. Okay. Man, I'm going to have to wrap it up, guys. After I get rid of a couple of these. We'll finish this guy up and then find somebody. Not quite yet. Does anybody know if Merrick is on right now? There, that's more than 20. 320? Solid. What's this one? 512. Alright, good. 320 is acceptable. Grab all the way up to there. No real change. Alright, ultimately, not bad. Gonna have to fucking do this one 3 times, huh? Well, if I want to maintain this shape, I'm gonna have to maintain all the way around. That's a little rough. This I can hit pretty hard. Same thing on the bottom. Alright, well, let's start from this line here. Oh! Then, autosave. Garbage little whore. Undo that, and we'll do this one. And then same thing here. Ammo. Alright, that took out 1,000 fucking polygons right there, all by itself. Those ones are going to be too much. That'll kill my shape. There's a general curve all the way around. Alright, that's got to stay. Mac! Do I have work day? Huh, you're not going to be lurking long. I got to raid somebody. Kid's got swim lessons in about 28 minutes, so I got to get the fuck off of here. I'm doing a couple tweaks right here. Some mesh reduction. There we go. Drowning is fine. Sometimes, man. Fucking sometimes. Like, you little fucking shit. Will you just listen to your dad? Please, for the love of all the dogs. I'm trying to save you. My 5-year-old runs into the fucking road. She almost got fucking smeared by a car yesterday because they didn't have her bus stopping at the end of my driveway. So I have to take her out to the busy ass fucking road that we live on and stand with her there. But she's an asshole. Like, they say autism. My wife got her, like, tested or something. They spent 30 minutes with her and said, yeah, she's autistic. I said, I think you're a dick. I think she's just an asshole. She's a defiant little shit. That's what she is. She is an asshole. That's my kid. I can say it. She's an asshole. She's a little fucking prick. Internet troll future? Yes. Abso-fucking-lutely. But yesterday, we're standing at the end of the road because they got this fucking Stop Finder app that shows you where the bus is at. But it doesn't work half the fucking time. It freezes, it crashes. Well, yesterday was one of those days, so I don't know when the dude's fucking showing the fuck up. So I have to just stand at the edge of the road. And she just bolted on me. Right into the fucking road. 3 times. 3 times. The third time, she was like 2 feet away from the front bumper of a fucking car. And I got a hold of her backpack and yoinked her back from the fucking road. And then I just held that backpack nice and fucking tight. I pulled it up so the straps were underneath her armpits. And I was holding her like that so she couldn't fucking go anywhere. Now, mind you, this company, she was going to be going to Bell Valley. Now she's going to Chestnut Hill, which is right next to my fucking house. But she was going to be going to Bell Valley. So they have a bus for her to come and pick her up at the end of my driveway on the not busy road. I've got 2 driveways, okay? So I've got one, I'm on a corner lot, so I've got 2 driveways, one on each side. One of them parks inside the house, and it's not on a busy road. It's really nice to fucking have that. So I'm next to a busy road, but my off side road parking is real easy to get in and out of. So they have a bus coming for her to take her to Bell Valley. That fucker showed up 4 days in a row to pick her up before the 4th day when I was outside waiting for them, and he stops at the end of my driveway. I'm like, who are you? It's like, I'm here to get Quinn. I'm like, and take her where? Bell Valley. She got transferred. You drive for the same company. She's on a different bus. Brother, you don't have to stop here anymore. But this other guy, when they switched her bus, don't have her being picked up at that fucking driveway. They got her picked up on the fucking edge of the goddamn busy-ass fucking road where I've had cars in my yard from car accidents at this fucking crazy-ass intersection that I've got. This intersection goes straight to the fucking highway. So 90% of the people coming down here, 90% of the people coming up here are all headed left. So I kind of screamed at the bus driver, and then I fucking called the bus driver sorting center, and I screamed at them, and I called the fucking principal of the school, and I screamed at her, and I called her fucking teacher, and I screamed at her. And wouldn't you know it, by end of day, they were dropped off on the busy section. I'm like, you motherfuckers, why do you make me go evil? I don't want to go evil. I don't want to be a bad guy. This is ridiculous. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, I was mad as hell. And the worst part of it all, I live on Cherry and Bladen, okay? Bladen's coming this way. So he picks her up on the corner of Cherry. Then he drives up to 54th and takes a right. Then he takes a right on Gardner. Then he takes a left on fucking Bladen! To get to the school! Like, just take the right! I will walk her the fuck across the street. You can be on your merry goddamn way. What the fuck? So yeah, it's been like that. I'll be fine. Alright, let's see if Merrick is on. If Merrick's on, that's who we're gonna go and visit today. If not, I'm gonna go and visit Irish John. I haven't got to raid him in quite some time. So show more. Who do we got? It does not look like Merrick is on today. We are going to visit Irish John Games. I assume he's still working on Rise of Piracy. Just a guess. Close it. No, I'm not going to TwitchCon. Yes, he is working for Rise of Piracy. He's on his partner push. That's who we're going to go and visit today. So, here we go. Raid. Oh, and Mac, yes, I will be on Twitch more often again. Irish John Games. Alright, this guy's a good dude. You'll like him. He's funny. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for joining me today. This has been Building Shit with me, Mabus Games. And I will be back again tomorrow at my scheduled time of 10:30 a.m. I fucking hope. Shit, my wife is off tomorrow. Okay, so I really fucking hope. Let's go. Raid John, raid hard, and raid like, you know, now. Show's over. What are you still doing here?